Has your child ever had a big meltdown after a fun day with you? Have you ever had that when you had a great day or a few fun hours with your child? You feel really connected to her, but at the end of the day she has a huge cry or a big tantrum, right? Maybe you've been feeling like, why is she doing this, and why does she need to cry, and she's spoiling the fun, she's ruining the day, right? And if you've been feeling like that, I'm sending you lots of compassion, right? I think we really feel like this because we live in a society that doesn't understand how emotions work, right? We're always told that crying is bad. We see it as an annoyance. And so I'm here to help you see it for what it is, to see it differently, right? So you can feel more relaxed and maybe handle the situation with your child a little bit differently. Crying is a healing mechanism. When a child is crying, she's sharing her feelings with us, her sadness, her frustration, her resentment, or grief, right? Just like we do with our best friend over a cup of tea or a glass of wine, right? Crying is very much a healing mechanism that helps to release emotions, but also stress, right? Stress, just daily stress. We all our children and us as well, we all have some stress and some emotion. It's just part of life, right? And children are not any different than us for that. Now, why are they more likely to cry after having a great time with you? So if you had a great day or a great few hours playing with your child, you're probably feeling more connected to her, right? So chances are that she is feeling much more connected to you too, right? And we could call that like a boost of connection, right, between the two of you. And she can feel emotionally safe with you at that time. And that's why she's more likely to share her feelings, her emotions, her tears with you. And I'm sure you relate to that. Ask yourself the question, who are you most likely to share your feelings with? With someone you feel connected and safe with? Or someone that you don't feel safe with? Right? We all tend to share our feelings with people and at times when we feel safe and connected. Right? It's the same for our kids. And hopefully, our kids most of the time are feeling connected and safe with us. But after playing with us, they feel even more connected and safe. They can feel that we love them and that we accept them for who they are, and also that we're emotionally available in that moment. Right? Because there are other times during the week where we're not emotionally available, right? Life goes in the way and we're a bit stressed, or we're on our phone, or we're working and we're just not there for them, right? So when they're crying after having a great connecting time with you, it's a good thing. It means that you've done a great job at creating a connecting moment and creating safety. Now, how does it look like? Well, our children do not come and say to us, Mom, I have some feelings and stress I need to release, and it seems to me that you're emotionally available for me right now. Would you mind staying with me and holding a safe space for me while I let my body process the sadness and the resentment that I was feeling earlier during the week and I couldn't express? They don't say that, right? Our kids don't say that. What do they do instead? They will cry, and they will cry often about very little things. For example, you give your 2-year-old the blue cup when he wanted the red cup. Or you're going home, you're in the car, and your child asks for your phone, and you say, no, I'm not going to give you my phone right now. And they have a big cry, right? And in that moment, we need to realize they're not trying to spoil the day. They are taking this as an opportunity to offload some feelings. It's not about the green cup, it's not about your phone, it's just that in that moment they can feel that you're there, you're emotionally available for them, to listen to them. Right? So it is a good thing. All right, let's together change this conditioning we have around crying and expressing frustration and sadness, right? Your child is not trying to spoil the day. He's not trying to annoy you with his crying, right? It's simply that he's feeling safe with you and connected enough to share his vulnerable feelings and how he's truly feeling inside. So it's beautiful. It means that he trusts you. Now, yes, in the moment it looks messy and it's loud and it's noisy and it can trigger lots of stuff from us. So it's not easy, right? But we need to try to remember that there is nothing wrong with our child when he does something like that. And there is nothing wrong with our parenting. And he's not trying to spoil the day, right? He's simply listening to his body that needs to offload some uncomfortable feelings and some stress, and is hoping that in that moment you'll be able to support him through that with calm and compassion, right? And what happens usually is that when we stay with our children and give them the time and space to express their emotions, after that they'll calm down and they feel much more relaxed. And the end of the day goes much smoother, right? So remember, your child is not trying to spoil the day or the weekend. Is simply sharing with you these vulnerable feelings because he feels safe and connected to you after this lovely time that you had together. And this is a good thing, right? So as much as possible, let's embrace this and ground and hold that space for them with compassion, right? You've got this, Mama. Take good care. See you soon.